Hello, this is Sharon Rand, the Pulpit wife. Welcome to the Pulpit Wife podcast. Today's podcast, we're going to talk about strengthening your spiritual intimacy. Yes, spiritual intimacy. There's a lot going on in our lives today where we take it for granted that our spiritual intimacy is going to automatically take care of itself. Well, there's some things that you have to do to make sure that it stays strong. There's more to it than being here, being there, saying this, and doing that. There are a few steps that I believe that will help you strengthen your spiritual intimacy, not only with your spouse, but with anyone that you are close to in regards to your spirituality. You want to make sure that the connection is always there, that the connection is always strong, that go-to person is always there for you, and they match your energy. Yes, they have to match your energy. To be intimate means your energy is being matched. To be spiritual is being connected with the Father, and strengthening it is important. So praying together regularly. Make a schedule if you have to. Write it down. Make a phone call. Remind yourself that daily prayer is necessary to stay connected. Specific prayers. You have to have specific prayers. It's like, what is the purpose? What are you being intentional about? What are you being consistent about? How about studying together? When you study together, you laugh, you cry, you hug, you hold hands. Intimacy, touching spiritually, touching each other. When you read the Word, when you're in Bible study, you choose a book or a devotional guide that will help you. Sometimes you need a topic to talk about. Let's talk about one thing or the other, whichever one it is. Let's talk about forgiveness. That could be a topic that could bring you closer. In your relationships, your spiritual intimacy must include forgiveness and reflective discussion. Go back and forth. Talk to each other. Let each other have a word in the conversation, wherever it is, in Bible study, in prayer. Keep it together. Worship together. Do you know how intimate it is to sing together, to dance together, to pray together? However you connect with the Spirit of God in your prayer, in your singing, in your movement. Worship together. Attend church together. It's easy to go out to eat alone and enjoy yourself, but to go to church with someone who you're connected to spiritually, intimate with, it strengthens the worship experience. Home worship. With all the things going on with COVID and things of that nature, there's so many ways that you can worship at home. Create a worship time. Think about before in your life where you had a certain time that you went out and that you did this, or you spent time with others. You can have that at home. You could be spontaneous. Be spontaneous. Turn on the radio. Turn on the TV. Oh, people listen to radios in their cars. Yes. Turn on the television. Your phone. Go to your favorite station that you listen to music. Speak into your phone. These fancy phones say, I want worship music, and listen to it and worship together and singing and meditating. That strengthens your spiritual intimacy. Imagine how it feels when you hit a song that both of you remember and that all of you remember, and everybody's just swaying in the spirit. That feels so good. A big thing that I think is important is those spiritual activities outside the church, outside the home, outside the job. When you have retreats and conferences with other women, yes, you can be spiritually intimate with other women in the context of our belief in God. That type of spiritual intimacy. And it strengthens you. You bond. You learn from each other. You learn different areas of your life that you need to focus on to strengthen your intimacy with God. Retreats and conferences. Attend at least one or two. Create a conference. If you can't go to one, there's so many ways you can create your own retreats and conferences within your state, within your community, within your church. You can just have a retreat at your home, in your backyard. Okay, we're going to meet Friday night. We're going to do this over here. And then Saturday, we're going to go here to the park or to the beach. And then Sunday, we'll go to church. You can do that right there. What if you have all these ideas and no one to take them to? You go to God in prayer and send me someone, God, in my life that I can strengthen my spiritual intimacy with. Volunteer. Go to places where they're doing things. If your church is not equipped to have this service or that service or something that they have to offer, you can join another community, another church in your area that has services going on. So we want to make sure we strengthen our spiritual intimacy. Set spiritual goals. Create a space and share your journey. Share your journey and be grateful. Practice gratitude. Thank God for the blessings that He has given you. Continue to worship Him. Worship Him in spirit and truth. And when you seek first the kingdom of God, all these things will be added unto you. So when you're seeking spiritual guidance to strengthen you, you need a mentor. You need someone to walk with you on this journey. And this is Sharon Rand, the pulpit wife, the coach for the preacher's wives. If you're looking for a mentor or a group of women to celebrate spiritual intimacy and strengthen your spiritual intimacy, join the Pulpit Wife at pulpitwife.com. And thank you for listening in to the podcast. Hope to hear from you soon, and God bless you.